People from everywhere, how y'all do today? This morning, should I say? It's about like 4 something right now. I don't know. I just came from the gym after work. Now I'm just at the house. Have myself a little quick nip, a little drinky drink. And I just feel like sharing something with y'all. I want to say something about some stuff once again that a lot of people is not addressing. See, I try to find the stuff that people's not addressing. I don't want to go with the same stuff that everybody else is talking about. I want to be different. That's how I am. I'm gonna say this first and foremost, though. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button. I really appreciate that. That way, every time I drop content like this, you're gonna be one of the first to get it. So, with that said, no further ado. What I want to talk about tonight, this morning, should I say, is the difference between gangbangers and gangsters. There's a difference. For those of you who don't know, there's a big difference between a gangbanger, or gang member, should I say, and a real gangster. So let's take it back. Let's take it back like this. We're gonna go back to the movies. Let's go back to the movies. So in the movies, we seen these gangster movies. Everybody's seen the Scarface, which so many of us love so much. The Godfathers and all the rest of these gangster movies that's been out. And they're still out. You know what I mean? Okay, let's put those movies on this side. Now let's go to the gangbang movies. Starting with Colors. No, my generation is going to start with not Colors, because I'm way before Colors. Actually, I was around the homies when they was making Colors. But let's go back to the Warriors. That's my generation. That's when my influence to gangbanging started, from watching the Warriors in movies like Boulevard Nights and stuff like that. It go way back to then. The Warriors inspired me. That's one of the movies that inspired me besides the people around me. Anyway, not to get off course. So let's start with that movie, The Warriors. And then there's Colors. Of course, we had The Wanderers, Boulevard Nights, and other gang movies like that. But Warriors, and then there was Colors. From Colors became Boys in the Hood, Men's Society, and so on and so forth. Then you got gangster movies. So just look at the difference. You see what gangsters do, you see what gangbangers do. Just think about that for y'all who just like ain't never thought about that before. Just like think like, yeah, you're right. Look at the gangster movies and look at the gangbanger movies. Gangsters are different. You got gangster Crips. You got some Crips, you got some Bloods who are gangsters. And I don't mean that by title as the Gangster Crips or the Gangster Bloods. I'm saying some Crips, some Bloods have gangsterism in them. They do things like a gangster. Individually, they might have cliques within they set, within they hood, that function like gangsters. But on the most part, gangbangers and gangsters is entirely different. Don't get it twisted. So everybody always calling gangbangers gangsters. Negative. All gangbangers is not gangsters. Not even the Gangster Crip gang members is real gangsters. Not even the Gangster Blood gangbangers is real gangsters. There's a big difference in gangbanger and gangster. Gangsters running this motherfucking country. Gangbangers is trying to run a block. But we not really running the block. We're not really running the community because we got gangsters over us that can come down and shut our shit down like that. Them gangsters. And I ain't talking about gangbang gangsters. I'm talking about gangsters. Gangsters is something serious. That's why they say gangsters make the world go round. Tell y'all something. Once again, this is Black History Month, so let me sprinkle y'all with a little some scientific facts from my perspective. Yeah, I'm drinking. I'm just worked out. I feel good. Body all nice and tight. Just got off work. Shit, y'all know how that shit go. Some of us do have to still go to work, y'all. I know most of y'all that sleep this early in the morning, but I'm used to being up like this because I just be up, like I said, I be up working. Then, I got my brand. I'm working on the Wrong Enemy stuff all the time too, so I does that a lot in between. So if you don't see me on YouTube for a minute, because I'm caught up with this business, and I'm just trying, y'all. I'm just trying, and y'all should try too. It's okay. So now let's get back to what I was saying. We kill this little last corner right here. Little dose, right? Gangsters. Gangsters do things entirely different than what gangbangers do. Gangsters control stuff. Gangsters run this country. And as I was saying, once again, this is Black History Month, so I'm going to tell y'all some true shit. Gangsters came. This is gangster. This is what the United States of America was built on. This shit was built on, right? I represent it because this is where I'm from. We from America. You can't deny that. You could be on some shit like, I don't like America. Well, motherfucker, you free just like me. We can easily catch a boat, plane some kind of way to get to Africa and set up shop. We can do that if we really want to. Everybody other countries, y'all can do the same shit if you want to. But we here. I was born here. This is all I know. I don't want to live in no other motherfucking country. I'm American. But check this out. I became a gangbanger in America. Gangbanging is America. Crip and Blood is America. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. Crip and Blood, that's American. We all American. Understand that. Trip this. Gangsters went to a fucking country and took a whole race of people. Get y'all asses over on these boats. I'm going to take y'all over to this country where I got some other people over here, but I'm going to tell people that I've discovered this country, but there was some other people here first, but we're going to sweep that under the rug, and we're going to give these gangsters the props that they deserve and say the gangsters was here first. Gangsters wasn't here. Columbus, nigga, you was a gangster. Columbus, you didn't come here first. That bogus ass history they taught us in school. Let's speak on the people that was here first in America, right? People that was in America first. Not Columbus motherfucking ass, right? Columbus, you was a gangster too, nigga. Them niggas is gangsters. They brought all these Africans over here and did this. Jacked the Indians for they shit. That's gangster. That's American. So, this is where the whole thing comes from. See, oh, y'all, check me out. This is where it comes from. This whole Crip Blood shit, red and blue. We got the white in there. Whoa. Whoa. Think about that shit, y'all. Think about that shit. This country is gangster. That's what gangsters do. Gangbangers don't take over no fucking country. Gangbangers ain't never took over a country. Gangbangers then took over some projects, took over some apartment buildings, a couple blocks, a section. That's it. But the gangsters come in and shut all our shit down. Gangsters come in and let it be known like you niggas ain't nothing but street punks to us. That's what gangbangers is to gangsters. Straight up. Gangsters don't strike up on walls, y'all. Gangsters don't be out here sagging. Gangsters don't be smoking Sherm, my nigga. Gangsters don't be out here doing shit like that. Gangster niggas, from what we know in the movies and what we know about the culture, check me out now, take care of their families. They're about that family. They're about going to that Catholic church and shit like that, right? But most importantly, about that family. Regardless of their religion, they about their family. Gangbangers, we ain't really about our families like that coming up. We be brainwashed on some bullshit. We neglect our families. We neglect our families for stupid shit, catching stupid ass cases and getting sent to prison for life and all kind of other shit because we on some gangbang shit. Some shit that we did just because this is the hood. We ain't got no motherfucking money out of it. I'm telling my story, so help a brother out, y'all. I deserve some kind of motherfucking reparations too, right? We all do, so all of us gang members got a story to tell, so share. That's how we gonna get back. But anyway, the difference. Y'all see what I'm saying? What gangsters do and what gangbangers do. Gangsters is about their family. Gangsters about having businesses. Gangsters dress sharp and shit like that. Gangsters didn't do stupid shit. Gangsters didn't be out here tripping, getting into it with the fucking police over some dumb shit, and you didn't got the homies jacked up, and all these niggas got guns on them, so you didn't got all these niggas locked up because you out here doing some stupid ass shit. That's what gangbangers do. Think about that shit. That's what gangbangers do. There's a difference, y'all, between gangsters and gangbangers. Understand that. You know what I mean? Don't call gangbangers gangsters. Y'all need to stop that. Because gangbangers is not gangster. Gangbangers is gangbangers. Gangbangers is gang fucking bangers. We is reckless. We is out of control. The shit that we do, gangsters don't do. Gangsters didn't do. At least not from what we see gangsters is. So people can say, how you can say what real gangsters is? You wasn't around with them. Well, a lot of y'all wasn't around with no real Crips. A lot of y'all wasn't around with no real Bloods, but y'all gangbanging. How many of y'all been around real niggas? G niggas. Not no real nigga who got put on, who been from the set for the last 10 years. I'm talking about some real G niggas from the beginning. A lot of niggas ain't been around that. A lot of homies got cats out here like that, then fell off. They just like they owe they G's, but they didn't fell off. They didn't got, then got old and just like fuck it. They didn't keep themselves together, just like, they winos and shit. Hanging in the hood, being winos and smoking and shit, just in the hood, walking around, just like, this is what they want. This is the life they want. This is the life they live. Whatever works for them. But gangsters is different, y'all. Real gangsters is different than gangbanging. Gangbanging, if you looked at the fucking, if you did a motherfucking poll, I'm not gonna say a total poll, like right? If you would do some kind of ranking type shit, and you was ranking like gangsters, gangbangers is on the bottom. Gangsters run up in there and knock down whole police stations. Every once in a while, you'll get some gang members with the fucking mentality, the heart to do that. But on the most part, you're not gonna get that. You're not finna get no more Jonathan Jackson type motherfuckers. You're not finna have that. Jonathan Jackson was a young gangster. If y'all don't know who Jonathan Jackson was, Jonathan Jackson was George Jackson's little brother. George Jackson laced his little brother up while he was in prison at the time, pumped his little brother up, schooled his brother about the Black Panther Party. Jonathan Jackson supposedly got the gun from Angela Davis. Him and the rest of Rochelle Domingos like that. I was in Pelican Bay with him. He the last of those cats. I know that's a lie. I don't know if he died now, but I was in Pelican Bay with this dude in '97. We was all in fucking Building 3, I think, C-section or some shit. Anyway, Jonathan Jackson was a gangster. He ran up in the courtroom to free his brother and the rest of the Panthers and got cracking up in there. Put the gauge to the cat neck and tied it around the judge neck like that. Had it on him like that. He got killed, but that was gangster. That was crazy as fuck, but that was gangsters. Gangsters do things differently than gangbangers. Like I said, every once in a while you'll get some gangbangers with that mentality that'll come up and just be, the ones who do that. But on the most part, gangbangers is just gonna be the ones out there in the streets, the pants sagging and shit like that, fucked up, loaded, talking shit, disrespecting people. That's gangbanging. That's what a gangbanger is going to be. So I just want people to know the difference. You know what I mean? Why people always calling all gangbangers, said they were them gangsters down there. Them niggas not gangsters, y'all. Them niggas is gangbangers. There's a big difference. If you haven't never thought about it, just look at the movies. Compare it. This shit is right there for you. Colors, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, Scarface, The Godfather, and all the rest of them. You know what I mean? Casino and all the rest of that shit over there. Think about it. But remember this too. No matter what you go through, every day is a new play. So you got time to run it back. Let's get it.